Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 1240th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is Tuesday, May the 19th of 2026. It is good to have you guys in this afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. We are streaming live across multiple platforms, so however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your day today. Quick announcements before we get started here. Make sure you like the video, guys. Make sure you like the video. It is the most important metric YouTube looks at to determine the video's place in the algorithm. Also, if you regularly like the live streams and other videos, you are far more likely to get push notifications when I go live. Pardon me. So if you want to help the show and make sure you get notifications when I start a live stream, hitting that like button will help immensely. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell for good measure. Also, gentlemen, make sure you share the video with anyone who P standing up, anyone with a Y chromosome. Imagine your brother, your buddy, your coworker, or even your father thanking you for changing the very trajectory of his life simply because you shared a video, a short, or a clip. And remember, guys, there's no need to accompany the sharing of any of my videos with some sort of long explanation as to why they need to watch it. Just drop the link, and if they have questions, you can answer them then. But this is the best way to get the word out. No paragraphs of text. No, hey, you need to watch this, bro. This is the red pill truth. This is what really... No, none of that. Simply drop the link and let the chips fall where they may. Also, make sure you join my Discord. We have a lot of fun over there, man. We drop videos. We talk about dating, relationships. We share funny videos, memes. We talk about current events, the whole nine. Now, Discord is definitely the place you need to be if you want to join us to communicate with the family on a regular basis. So if you have any videos to share, if you have any ideas to bounce off me and the guys, or if you're just looking for a community of like-minded men, join our Discord. The link is in the chat as well as the description. If you like my content and you get something out of it, if you learn from my live streams, shoot your boy a Cash App. By the way, late belated shout out to Edward Cross with the $20 Cash App a couple of days ago. I forgot to shout him out. He sent me a $20 Cash App, of course, wanting to cook Abba, who is already cooked. This way you can support the show directly, guys. Just go to $ Donovan Sharp, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Not really sure how you do that, unless you're watching downstairs, like I assume Devin is, but do it anyway. Now, you will see my legal name, which is Edwin Hopkins, but I can assure you that is me, Donovan Sharp. Also, keep in mind that every Cash App over the amount of $10 gets one of these bad boys. Again, $Donovan Sharp, $Donovan Sharp, or you can send it to the link in the chat. Guys, make sure you follow me all over social media. I am on Instagram, Facebook, X, Snapchat, and TikTok. You can find all the links and all of my social media pages in the description, as well as on my YouTube page and in the chat. Make sure you also follow me on Rumble. Rumble is where I do all of my not safe for YouTube content, like my dating show breakdowns, my movie breakdowns, pardon me, my sports watch-alongs, and so forth. Guys, Rumble is where I stream my premium Patreon content, so if you want to join the fun, get educated, and watch my most impactful content live, follow me on rumble.com/DonovanSharp. Link is in the chat. And finally, if you want the best dating wisdom on the net, go to datingwisdom.net. There you will find all of my books and courses. From my 5-part 7-hour audio course, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up, to my 25-hour course on dating and relationships, to my signature series, Womanese 101, you will find quite literally everything you need to dominate the dating market here in the 2020s. So head over to datingwisdom.net if you are looking for real-world actionable advice as well as step-by-step guidance in terms of how to navigate today's relationship landscape. Make sure you guys get over there very, very quickly. Okay, that is it. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the regular announcements. It is now time. It is now time for our daily age and location check. So if you would, guys, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. There we go. There we go. Myself and everyone here would greatly, greatly appreciate it. For example, I would type in 48/Reno, just like you saw in the chat. The reason we do this is because if you are here, there is a better than average chance that you think the way we do here at TSR Towers. But you also understand how difficult it is to meet like-minded people who share our beliefs. Well, by putting your age and location in the chat, you alert people here who might live in your proximity that you are watching. You never know, someone could be watching from your city, your neighborhood, your street, your block, maybe even from in your own building. So this check is how we maintain and build communities of like-minded men. So put your age and location in the chat if you are interested in building relationships with people who think the way we do. All right. All right, guys. So before we get started with today's festivities, I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to show you guys a video, and a lot of you may have already seen it. A lot of you may have already seen it because you do follow me on Instagram and you are in Discord, but I'm going to play it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Fernando has learned how to howl. He has learned how to howl, and here is the proof.
There it is.
There you go. Ow, ow, ow. Oops.
Good boy.
Good boy. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
And there is Fernando learning how to howl. Lucas East 55 says the intro's too long. Can you make it shorter? It takes 15 minutes to get to the show.
Nope.
No, man, this is how I do things. It's how I've done things. It's how I've done things for a while. The reason I make the intro 15 minutes, and as a matter of fact, I think I'd cut it down to 5 today. Interestingly enough, the reason why I do that is I like to give people a chance to get in here. I like to give people a chance to get in here. So, for example, if I'm streaming at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I know that some people are going to be a little late, some people are going to be a little early, and then I know people are going to be even later than that. But yeah, this is just the way it goes. This is just the way it goes. I've done this for a while, and this is the way I am going. Oh, and that's the way I'm going to keep it. I appreciate the request, and I do appreciate the support. But this is the way I run my show, and I'm certainly not going to. I'm not going to change that for anybody. At least not for just one person. So I appreciate you for watching. All right, good stuff. Let us do our age and location chat. Then we will check, and then we will get right to le show. All right. Shout out to Donovan Sharp, who's checking in from Reno. Who made this SEO? Checking in from Athens, Greece. Robert Anderson watching from Arlington, Texas. Jay Blaze checking in from Maine. SLV BCD watching from Florida. Black Russian Lam watching from Long Island, New York. JD Cruz from right up the road in Sacramento. Appreciate that. Life Marketing 9876 watching from Texas. Jerry Raven is checking in from Tucson. Good for you. Felipe Salgado is watching from Berwyn, Illinois. I've never heard of that town, Berwyn. Sports Update is watching from Denver. Good for you. Will Sutton, watching from the Bay Area. Edward Cross, checking in from Wilmington, Delaware. Appreciate that very much. Let's see. Matthew Jimenez, watching from Arlington, Texas. SLV BBD says tapping into that wolf side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. King Life says, oh my goodness, soon Fernando will have a gang of coyotes. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. Not the Aaron one says no backseat driving in here. Nope. Nah, man. Like I used to get all up in arms when people be like, hey, hurry up. But you know, he asked respectfully. So, you know, I'm not gonna cook about that. Captain Stransky says, Donovan trying to wear the Washington Commanders hat on the sly. Oh no, this is definitely not. Oh no. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You you know me better than that, man. This is actually just a random color. I figured this color combination would work, but no, I'm not. Definitely not trying to rep the Commanders. Although I love Jaden Daniels. I love Jaden Daniels. Holy moly, that kid is. Watch out for the Commanders, man, because Jaden Daniels had his sophomore slump, and something tells me he's not gonna have a year like he did last year. I think Jaden Daniels is gonna be. I think he's gonna be a great quarterback in this league for a very long time, and it fucking sucks that he is in the NFC East. Ay. The Stark Contrast says, good to catch you, Don. Setting up for FIFA in Seattle, then headed to Brazil tomorrow for the week. Good for you, man. Then he says it will be in the Tahoe area the weekend of June the 6th. Good stuff, man. Johnny Green watching from Chicago. Appreciate that. Donnie Sense watching from Toronto as well. The Great One watching from the 619. Ollie J Real Music checking in from H-Town. Not the Aaron One watching from Southern California. Species 666 is checking in from Northwest Kansas. Good to see you in here. Black Scorpio 53 watching from NorCal. Mark Randolph checking in from Columbus, Ohio. And Davian watching from Tennessee. Appreciate that very, very much. Donnieson says, go Birds, DK. Yeah, go Birds. Ollie J Real Music says, Spurs and OKC series may go down in history. Brah. Bro. Victor, dude, I'm telling you right now, man. Victor Wembanyama, woof. Yo, that dude is going to be a problem. That dude is going to be a problem. Faux show. Robert Anderson says, to me, they'll always be the Redskins. Yep. Yeah, even now, I screw up the name. I'm like the Washington Redskins, but, you know, we're not woke anymore. Planet Rodella checking in from beautiful Steamboat, Colorado. I've never been there before, but I'm told it's really nice. Okay, guys, so we're going to do a couple of things today. We're not going to do this first. I'm not going to do this first, but this, what you are seeing on your screen, is a whole-ass dossier. It is a whole-ass dossier on the situation between Abba and baby mama number 2. I haven't been through it yet. I haven't seen it, haven't watched any of it. And the reason I haven't, to be honest with you, is because I haven't had the time. And number 2, I like to react to things organically. So you guys are going to get my pure, unadulterated reaction. So you are certainly going to get that. Craigatron checking in from New York. Appreciate that very much. Here comes Jared Allen in for game 1 against the New York Knicks of the Eastern Conference Finals. Good stuff. We're not going to start with this, but we are going to start with that. Abba's third pregnancy baby mama. She contacted me at Abba and preached third pregnancy. Yeah, so it looks like baby mama number 3 has contacted your girl Libby. So let's jump right in and see what she's got to say.
Because you don't want your name out there, correct? But that's okay. But you were the person who created the short wanting to stay anonymous. You're not in contact with Abba right now, correct?
No, I'm not in contact. He's blocked.
So what exactly happened between you two, and like what made you
here we go.
Want to reach out?
Because he's a fucking loser. All right, so first pick is third baby mama's pick. Oh boy. Sent to me before, also in his green bonnet for those questioning if it's Abba. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious, dude? Does this nigga really wear? Yeah. Oh my god. Yo, guys. Yo, this dude is a whole ass loser. What are we doing? Yo, Abba. Bro. Hold up, man. Hold up. What are we doing? Ay. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Just give me a second, y'all. Just give me a second. Oh my goodness. What? Why are we wearing a bonnet to bed? Why are we wearing? Rotate to the left. Oh, Abba. Like, dude, what the? I swear to God, man. I swear to God. Like I said, man, if you still support Abba, I can't help you. I can't help you. And what is that? What's this in his, like, what is this? Like, why is he, like, why are you sending? Oh my God, dude. I don't know that I have the bandwidth for this nonsense today. What is this? Why are we wearing a bonnet and maybe that's, I don't know, maybe he needs a mouth guard, maybe he clenches his teeth at night, you know? I don't know. I remember MLD, he told me, yeah, sleep apnea, that's, you know, I'm not gonna rag on him about the thing in his mouth because I wear retainers, clear retainers, you know, I've actually worn them on the air to keep my teeth straight. Okay, so Robert Anderson says that's a sleep apnea mask. Okay, all right, so he has sleep apnea. I'm not gonna bag on somebody for their health problems, so I'm not tripping on that. But dude, what's with the bonnet? Like, I mean, what is he trying to keep that ridiculous looking half-fro? Like what? Like Abba, what are we doing? Like, I don't understand the bonnet. I don't understand the bonnet. I really don't. Let's continue. Oh boy.
With the live streams that Abba had, and while I was still in contact with him, I had him in my ear yapping all the time.
Yeah.
I had him in my ear yapping all the time. Are you guys starting to see a pattern? Just like what's her name said, baby mama number 2, she says he is emotional and lame. Yes, Abba is emotional and lame. Now me, I'm emotional too. Lame, not so much.
I pretty much fell into the same narrative, thinking that like, oh, these, you know, it's, at the end of the day, I'm like, it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
Oh, HCG quantitative pregnancy test. Okay, let me take a screen grab of that because I do not know. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Can anybody explain? Dr. B84, if you are in the chat, if you're in the chat, Dr. B84, I would greatly appreciate it if you could tell me. If you could tell me what this. Oh, let me get this out of here. I'd greatly appreciate it if you would tell me what this is, because I'm not a doctor. I've never, you know, I don't have any children that I know of. I've never, you know. So let's see what we got here. So let's see. Notes for, oh, this was 4/23/26. This was adult male, adult female, value 119, serum pregnancy. Does this mean that she's pregnant? Oh, okay. Dr. B84 says it basically tells you if you're pregnant. Okay. All right. Okay. And this was on April the 23rd of 2026. Guys, this is, oh my God, this is less than a month ago. Oh, thank you guys. Robert Anderson says HCG is for pregnancy markers. Got it. Okay. Silver Wolf says 1 time mistake, 2 times stupid, 3 times. Yeah. Once is a coincidence, twice is a trend, 3 times is a pattern. Like, what are we doing, Abba? Like, dude, seriously? So it looks like baby mama 3 was indeed pregnant. So, and listen, I will definitely walk back what I said earlier. I said that I did not believe that Libby was ever pregnant. And I still like I'm not gonna change my opinion one way or the other, at least not yet. Listen, I'm willing to have my mind changed, but Libby, sweetie, if you ever were pregnant, we need to see proof like this. This is what we need to see. Libby, if you were ever pregnant, Libby, we need to see proof just like this. What we need to see, this quantitative pregnant HCG quantitative pregnancy test. Because again, Libby, I don't think at this point, based on what we know, and based on what we've seen, I don't think you were pregnant. I could be wrong, but at this point, if you haven't produced any if you haven't produced any evidence to suggest that you are pregnant, I don't have any reason to believe that you are. Now, I'm glad that you came out, because now Abba's name is getting dragged through the mud like it should. But Libby, if you were ever pregnant, it's time for you to put up or shut up. Time for you to put up or shut up. I'm just gonna call you CEO. CEO with the €5 super chat. Appreciate that very much. Okay, let's get back to the breakdown here.
There's no.
Will Sutton says, I heard there's a number 4. I would not doubt that at all. I would not doubt that at all. And again, this goes directly against who Abba says he was. Abba's Mr. Morality, Mr. Integrity, Mr. I'm a great guy, and we now have at least 2 women who have been impregnated by him. Holy smokes.
Way that it's real for me, but it's not real.
Alone Again says, Donovan, are they suing him? What do they gain from exposing him like this? No, I don't think they can sue him. I don't think they can sue him. What they gain by exposing him, you want to know why? And a lot of people, that's actually a very good question, Alone Again. And I'll answer this question very, very succinctly. The reason why they're doing this is because they don't like her, or they don't like him. They absolutely do not like him, man. They just don't like him at all. Listen, if you're an Abba and Preach fan, I'm just gonna hide you. But I'll tell you what, Willis OP. I'll tell you. Actually, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Let me undo that. I actually forgot to do this before I came on the live. All right, Willis OP. I'm gonna give you. I'll give you. Sorry, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk, but you're gonna be the only one. You're gonna be the only one. I'm not gonna deal with you knuckle dragging mouth breathers who want to come in here and talk about things that are irrelevant to this. But Willis, if you're that convicted in your Abba and Preach fandom, then my nigga, you can pull up. You can pull up. I'm not afraid to talk to you people. I'm really not. But I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you in the chat. So let me add myself to the stage here. Okay, so Willis, if you want to run off, if you want to give me an opinion, if you want to give me a piece of your mind, whatever the case may be, I'm still running from facts, bro. Well, you know what, Willis? I'll tell you what, Willis. Why don't you come up and tell me what those facts are? Why don't you come and tell me what those facts are? There you go, Willis. There you go, Willis. That's the link right there, Willis. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to see anything you have to say. I want to hear what you have to say. What facts are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Listen, if you disagree, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not going back and forth with you losers in the chat. If you guys really feel this strongly about your leader, Abba, then you can come up and you can talk to me about it voice to voice. You don't even have to be on camera. You don't even have to be on camera. But if you don't pull up, then shut the fuck up. Because anybody can chat, anybody can troll. So there you go. Danny Gonzalez with the $2 super chat says, hey, Donovan Fernando. Absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate that very much. Dude, I'm going to keep that. Oh, matter of fact, you know what? While I'm up here, hold on a second. Hang on a second, because I'm going to go ahead and make this a part of my, I'm going to make this a part of my stream deck. I'll make this a part of my stream deck. Hang on, y'all. So, oh, wait a minute. All right, so this is what my stream deck looks like for all you boys and girls. So I'm going to give you sort of a stream deck. I'm going to give you guys a stream deck crash course. So this one doesn't have a scene, but I'm going to make this. Let me delete this, and I'll make this a message. Message. Where is it at? Bear with me here, guys. We do it live. Where's the message? Ah, there it is. Chat message. YouTube. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and go chat message. Okay. Abba and Preach losers pull up. And I'm going to include the link. Actually, you know what? I'll just go hashtag pull up. I'm not even going to insult you people. I'm not even going to insult you people. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it civil. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. There we are. There we go. Excellent. There we go. So now we're going to name this hashtag pull up. Because for all you, like I said, for all you knuckle dragging losers who think you can just come in here and talk a bunch of shit, and disrupt the show, I'm not going to allow you. I'm not going to allow you to do that. I'm not going to allow you to do that. If you are so big and bad, if you are so bold and confident, if you're so pithy and clever and blah 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 blah, then your bitch ass can pull up and talk to me about it. And none of you have yet. None of you ever pull up. None of you. Oh, so I am now in a, okay, breaking news here. Shout out to Luke Perry, who is now in contact with Libby. He is in contact with Libby. I'm just going to tell her right now, hi, Libby. I am on the air now. I'll keep you guys abreast of the situation. Talking about baby mama number 3. Very good. So I'm in a three-way text message chat with Luke Perry and Libby. Shout out to Mac Truck, who is out in Joplin, Missouri. Appreciate that very, very much for you checking in. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her to pull up. Oh, matter of fact, Pearl said that she might pull up. She might pull up. So let me send her a message. Here's the link. We do it live, guys. Perfect. Yeah, Pearl. Pearl obviously doesn't like Abba and Preach either because they talked a bunch of trash about her literally just out of nowhere. You guys know how that goes. But yeah. If you're feeling froggy, then jump, motherfucker. Right? If you're feeling froggy, then jump. Okay, I'm not going to allow you losers to hijack the show. If you want to hijack the show, you're going to have some skin in the game. Pull the fuck up.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So you got pregnant with Abba. You were seeing him in, I think it says March. I think the last time Steph was there was March 20, I think on her birthday, which was like around
Steph's flight. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we are. So, yep, there it is. Going to Montreal.
March 20th. Abba was still texting me saying like he loved me. We were definitely closing things up at that time.
No. I hope you can hear me. I don't know. I'm using the headphones, so I'll bring both of them close just in case you're being short or whatever. It's because I didn't. So, yeah. But I appreciate it. I'll love you very much, and I'm always rooting for you as well, so I appreciate you praying for me.
I love you very much.
Me and Abba started...
Bro, like, he's telling these bitches, I love you very much. Like, guys, you're not supposed to tell... Dude, honestly, I don't think and this is not for you guys to do, but I don't think I told Devin that I loved her until I think we had lived together for like 3 or 4 months or something like that. You know? Like, dude, you can't be falling in love with these girls so quickly. What are we doing, Abba? Mr. Stud.
March 13th, around there.
March 13th, okay.
He had flown me out to Montreal. And
When did
he flew her out. That is simping. This dude, guys, I want you to understand. Abba is tricking on these girls. Okay, this is simp game. This is absolutely trick game. Abba does not have any game. He has no game whatsoever. He has no idea how to. He doesn't know how to get women. No idea how to get women. All he's doing is using his status to fly girls out. This is not game, guys. This is trick game. King Life with the $5 super chat says Zanus and Reach fans won't come on because even they know they're working with lackluster info with shaky context. Yeah, the reason why they won't come up is because they know that Abba's wrong. They know Abba's cooked. They know he's been exposed. Uh-oh, I just received something. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. So I just got, looks like I just got some confirmation that Libby was indeed pregnant. So, all right. Cool. Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. Okay. I stand corrected. I'm looking at Yeah, the timestamps, everything. Okay, all right. Well, look, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I don't know why she won't. I don't know why she won't. Is she like Libby? Like, sweetie, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Like, Libby. I don't understand why you don't just want to. Like, I sent her a DM. Oh. Wait, at Lee Kellyan? I don't know who this is. Okay, well, look, I'm not gonna beg her to come on, but I don't know why she's not communicating with me. She's communicating with people around me. I know I can be a little intimidating, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm a nobody, so it doesn't matter. It is what it is. It is what it is. Jay Blaze with the $5 super chat, or $2 super chat, says, boys like ABBA are why women are unbearable. Absolutely. There you go. There it is. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Oop. The great one, pardon me, with the $5 super chat, says people who like anus and reach have low testosterone. Yep. Yep, absolutely. 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 So. Abba92 says, Libby, please at least, yeah, Abba192, you've been a troll in my comments. You're out of here. Abba192, if you want to talk shit, you're going to come up and talk to me voice to voice. So, see you later. Aaron says it might not have been his, though. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It might not have been his because Abba accused her of cheating, right? We know that she had that secret Instagram account. We all know Libby's got cakes. Like, we all know she's got an insane body, right? So, I don't know. Maybe she didn't want to come on. Maybe she doesn't want to come on because she knows I'm going to ask her the tough questions. Like, I'm not gonna dance. Like, I'm not gonna dance around the obvious questions. Like, if I don't believe her when she tells me something, I'm going to tell her I don't believe you. I'm not gonna be a dick to her, but I'm not just gonna bend over and just believe everything she says, right? So whatever. Like, if she wants to come on, if she wants to communicate, that's fine. I'm not gonna beg her. It is what it is. Let's continue.
Fly you out.
Let me see. The first trip was March 30th.
I think I saw.
Oh, Luke says she's watching from work. Oh, okay, very good.
On your receipts, yeah.
Yeah, March 30th.
Yo, Luke, tell her to hit me the fuck up. Like, I'm not like honestly, Luke, at this point, dude, I'm gonna stop. Look, at this point, I'm gonna stop. If she wants to get information to me, then she needs to send it to me. I'm not gonna play this. I'm not playing this carrier pigeon thing with her. Like, I know she doesn't trust a lot of people. And I understand that, but like, I'm not doing this whole back and forth thing. So tell her if she doesn't start messaging me directly, then I'm just gonna not entertain this at all. Like, listen, if you want to communicate with her, fine. If you want to relay stuff to me that you think is pertinent, that's fine. But I'm not playing this whole telephone. Okay, tell him I said, no. If she wants to communicate with me, tell her to communicate with me directly. If she has anything that she wants me to know, tell her to send it to and communicate to me. If there's something that she wants to send you, Luke, that's perfectly fine. That's none of my business. I don't care. But if there's something that she wants out there or a question that she needs answered, I'm not gonna chase this woman around. Okay? I sent her a DM almost a week ago. I sent her a DM almost a week ago, and I still don't see it. So I'm not going back and forth like this. Oh, she says I'm listening. Oh, she says I can message. Oh, okay, so she's messaging me. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, okay, gotcha. Hang on a second. Is this the proof of your pregnancy, question mark? Boy, TSR Live, so right now I am DMing with Lily there. Oh, Lily. I don't know why I call her Libby. Okay. All right. Okay. So it appears that she okay. She says there's a lag in the video. Oh, so she's actually watching. Okay, Libby, very good. Welcome, Libby. All right, everyone. Libby's at work. She says there must be a lag in the video. I think she lives in California. I think. So I'm not too far away. But let's continue. Let's continue.
To April 2nd.
He reached, you know, when he texted me.
April 2nd, that is Rolo's birthday, as well as the date that the Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony stuff went down.
On April 10th, talking about like.
Oh, but to answer Alone Against question, why are they doing this? Okay, why are they doing this for clout, fame, whatever? I don't know. Maybe they are. Okay, but the reason why they're doing this is because they just don't like this fucker. They don't like him anymore. And I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to understand something. See, Abba. What Abba has managed to do. Is I don't know how long this has been going on, and frankly, I don't give a shit. But what Abba has managed to do is he is using his clout, his fame, his money to try to get with girls. He gets with these girls, he has unprotected sex with them, then they find out who he really is. Okay? Why else do you think they keep aborting their children? Right? Like, if they really wanted clout, if they really wanted a bag, they would carry the pregnancy to term. But the reason they're not carrying their pregnancies with Abba to term is because they have figured out that Abba's a fucking loser. And women do not want to have the children of men that are fucking losers. Abba's a fucking weak-willed loser, guys. He's a loser. Just like baby mama number 2 said. He's emotional and he's lame. She said, cheers for us getting abortions. They don't like this man. They think he is a loser. That's why they have aborted their children, because women do not want to have the children. They don't want to have the offsprings of fucking losers like Abba. And the reason why they're putting this out there is because they just don't like or respect him. He's done, dude, he doxed what's-her-face. He keeps talking shit about Libby. Baby Mama 3 is coming out. He's probably going to deny that. These girls are like, you know what? Fuck this guy. We're not going to let him just we're not just going to let him just sit here and dance like everything's okay. No. The reason they're doing this is because they don't fucking like him anymore. They just don't. And you know what they say? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, there you go. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah, King Life says he might have that YouTube money, but he ain't got that Myron Gaines money. No, bro. No. Oh, double it. What a... Dude, this guy is such a loser. Libby, sweetie. Libby, sweetheart, you gotta, and I'm talking to you. This is like just me one-on-one. You gotta be better at picking dudes, man. You gotta be better at picking dudes, right? Like, I understand you and him may have had something going on, but you have to be like, I teach my guys to vet women for a period of no less than a year, okay? Just because somebody is on YouTube and says they're a certain way does not mean that they are that way. Obviously, you know that now, but you can't like Libby. You really gotta. I don't know. Listen, this is a lesson for you. I get it, and you dodged a bullet, but holy, wow.
How I'm a whore and a slut, and like I'm a cheater for creating the Instagram in February,
which is crazy.
Yeah, and then he was seeing Stephanie.
I think we're in real time. Libby says, I do have to be better at picking. Absolutely. Okay, good. Very good.
You, and
he was telling me that he's not talking to anyone else. It really came.
Guys, again, see, this is trick game. Right? And look at this right here. I'm sure you'd suck dick if ChatGPT told you to. Loser, grow the fuck up. Guys, this is immaturity. This is immaturity. This is the emotional immaturity. If Chat told me to talk to girls to girls to go viral, I wouldn't do it if I'm in a relationship. Like, this man is, again, baby mama number 2 said it best. He is emotional and he is lame. Incredible.
Like, he was a serious dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the messages I posted of, I guess he saw someone in London on the 30th of January, not knowing if I was pregnant or not still.
Okay, so this says, hey there, I don't want to upset you. I feel, pardon me, I should tell you something that I hope will stay between you and I. Just trying to be a girl's girl. I'm watching your YouTube video. You're talking about how Abba, this is the message to her. I'm talking about, I just lost my place. Accuse you of cheating on him because of your Instagram pics or something. You say in the YouTube video that, quote, during the month of February, you were still trying to see where things went. I was with Abba in London on the 30th of January. It wasn't a good experience. I hope you're well and wish you the best. This dude is a loser. Oh my God.
And then
Wow.
he started talking to
Wow.
Stephanie at this time. So what happened from there?
So we did meet at the end of March. I flew back again April 13th, was it? No, April 10th. I think it was around there.
That's when he texted
And-
me that evil stuff. All that
Oh, for
stuff.
real?
Yeah.
I'm still looking into
Do you guys hear how they're piecing together the dates? You see how they're piecing together the dates? This dude thinks he's slick. Oh my God, this is crazy.
a lot of the things that y'all posted, and I'm still finding out new things.
Here's a word. Here's a tip. Here's also a tip for you, Libby. Here's also a tip. If you're gonna mess with someone who is an influencer, this is a little girl game from me to you. If you're gonna mess with someone who is an influencer and he does not ask you to sign a double-sided NDA, watch out. Watch out. Sports Update says, bro, really a lame ass nigga. Yo, this dude is lame as fuck.
Yeah, I blocked him. I think Wednesday night it was Wednesday, maybe early Thursday morning. And also I want to say that I know a lot of people are they're really just focusing on the wrong issue. All of the extra information that you're sharing is your personal experience, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But what they're not seeing is that there's a common denominator here, and it's ABBA.
Yeah.
It's ABBA that is doing this to multiple people, creating multiple.
King Life says, let's keep it real, I assume he means. Money definitely makes a man attractive. Guys, I've said this all the time. I say this all the time, guys, okay? A man's money and accomplishments are like a woman's makeup, okay? A lot of guys say, well, let's see what she looks like without makeup. No, I find that, and you guys have heard me say this before, I find that to be disingenuous. Let's see her without makeup. No, that's disingenuous. That's like someone saying, well, if he didn't have all that money, he wouldn't have all the girls. That's right, too. A man's money and accomplishments is a woman's makeup. Okay? Asking to see a girl without makeup, that's like, well, let's just take away his money and status and all of his accomplishments. No, he's worked for those. Nobody's taken that away. It's the same thing.
Multiple children.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people.
Yo, motherfucking Megamind. What the fuck? Yo, Libby, what is this? Libby, what's up with this? Yo, Libby, what's up with this Megamind thing? What are we what are we doing, dude?
People are just missing that point. Like, it's repeated bad behavior.
Yeah, there was a girl that reached out to me saying last year June, he her, and he was making her take like
Last June,
yeah. So, yeah. So you guys saw each other March 30th, and you had unprotected sex, and you guys just.
Yeah, Dana Gonzalez says, okay, we know Abba's a loser, but these females need to take accountability for choosing the loser. So saying the common denominator is Abba, but it's also 3 females who didn't vet properly. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, and it's not, and that's the thing, Dana. That's the thing. What we're seeing, guys, what we are seeing is the inverse of what women do to men. Dana, you make a very good point. You make a very good point. And it goes directly to the money versus makeup thing. There are many, many women out here who are just like Abba. They use makeup and they use a false facade and they use a mask to make men think that they are someone else. Right? Like, dude, women deceive men all the time with their makeup, their masks, the way they act. Right? And then men end up picking these women because she has on great makeup or a great mask, and then it turns out that she's just an ugly bitch who is diabolical and psychotic. Well, that's what happened here. And this is why I tell you guys, Abba is a whole ass fucking female. Abba is using his money as makeup. He's using his money and accomplishments as makeup. But as we have all seen over the past week and a half, this man has no idea how to handle women. So yes, I agree with you, Dana. Like, and Libby just told me she has to get better at picking. And this is why channels like this exist. Okay? Yes, we know she's hot. We know she's got cakes. We know she's got a beautiful face, big tits, nice ass, all that good stuff, even has pretty feet. But just because she has all of those things does not mean she is a good woman. But Donovan, she told me she was traditional, okay? Has she shown you she's traditional? But Donovan, she says she wants a family, okay? How old is she? Well, she's 34. Okay, well, if she wanted a family, she should have started at least a decade ago. You guys see where I'm going with this? So I agree with Dana. The women definitely need to take accountability for choosing this man. But on the other side of that coin, that's why channels like mine exist. Because there are women just like Abba running around, doing exactly what Abba does. I'm this, I'm that, da-da-da-da-da. And then once he gets the benefits from that woman as a result of his trick game, then they see who he really is. Money and accomplishments, again, that is a man's makeup, but you also have to understand how to handle women.
Was he saying the same thing?
And then after that, he suggested to get the pill, the Ella pill.
Yeah.
And which I took. And the Ella pill.
Yeah, I know it's like it only works after or like before ovulation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
And
was he telling you? Did he just like finish in you? And was he like? Did you guys talk about it, or it just happened?
King Life says Abba's got sleep apnea because he's never gonna shut the fuck up long enough to breathe. Look, I'm not gonna. Okay, all right, that was funny. But I'm not gonna make fun of someone for something they can't control. I'm not going to. Abba's got sleep apnea. That's on him. I get it. But I'm not gonna harp on him for that.
Well, the thing is that I asked him if he had condoms, and he prefers none.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You don't say.
Your
Yeah. Newsflash. We hate wearing condoms. That's just how it is. Uh-oh, we've got someone who has just pulled up. Gentlemen, we have a special guest who is appearing on the show. It is the lovely and talented, it is Pearl Davis. Yes, Pearl, what is going on with you? How are you? How are we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Believe it or not, Pearl, I'm actually texting back and forth with Libby on Instagram right now. She's watching from work. So look, man, look. So give me.
Who's Libby?
What's that?
Is that who's Libby?
Libby is a girl number one. She's girl number one.
Oh, the blonde.
No, she's the brunette. She's the brunette. She's the very first one that came out against Abba.
Oh, her. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
About Clipper's girlfriends.
Oh no,
earlier.
yeah, I know. We were texting and talking about that earlier, but no, this is a different girl. Yes, this is Libby. So what are your thoughts on this? Just give me the Pearl Davis 35,000 foot view. Like, what are your thoughts on this?
So it used to, when I first got on the internet, Abba and Preach's hit pieces really bothered me because they would say a lot of very nice things, or not very nice things, not very nice things. And I was kind of young when I first started, so I was like, oh, well, I'd never really had that happen. They were kind of the first people to do hit pieces on me. I was like, aw, because I used to like their stuff like years ago. And then, I know, it's like, but then I realized that it was actually my fault for taking their opinion seriously to begin with because they're losers.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah, it was my fault for being offended. And I actually thought it was funny because what probably happened was these girls, Abba and Preach in this weird society are high status. So they're high status people because of the clout and whatever.
Yes.
But they're like losers, obviously.
Yes.
Right?
Of course.
So I bet these girls went out there thinking that they're going to get with like this guy who's just hardworking and ambitious. And then they found the ninja.
He ended up being a nigga. And you want to know something? It's interesting. And I'll ask Libby this. I think baby mama number 2 says that all Abba does all day is play video games. And that doesn't surprise me, right?
It doesn't surprise me at all. I can't imagine him completing any tasks.
Listen, there are tasks that he does take to completion. It's just not the kind of tasks that actually go that actually goes anywhere.
Yeah, he took at least 4 tasks to completion.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is there a 4th girl?
I thought it was 4 now. Is it 3? I don't know. This is too ghetto.
Who knows?
This is too ghetto for me to keep up that closely, you know.
This is hood as fuck. This is hood as fuck, man. So let me ask you a question. Just as a woman, you said that Abba is a loser. What about this entire because again, from the outside looking in, okay, a guy gets at least 3 girls pregnant, right? paternity and exposing and a lot of his fans, oh yeah, Abba's running pimp game, blah 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 blah, and he's got all these girls chasing him and he's getting all these girls pregnant. And in this community, we do tend to exalt niggas who have that kind of pimp game. Now we don't listen, nobody's saying go out here and be like Future, but by the same token, we're thinking at least he's getting laid. Well, come to find out, Pearl, he is literally just using his status and clout to get girls. Then he's making excuses to have unprotected sex with them and then bullying them into getting abortions. So why, in your opinion, as a woman, do you say Abba is a loser?
Well, he's a loser with clout. So
okay.
We're just in a weird society where losers can be famous. Like before, you had to be talented to be famous, right? Like Brad Pitt,
right?
Very attractive guy, talent. Angelina Jolie, crazy, right? But one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Yep,
you
talented.
deserve Hollywood. I don't know. I thought the Eagles was only a football team, but I found out they're a band. And I went and
actually
saw them.
It's both. It's actually both.
I know, but I'd never heard of them. But I went to that concert and
oh my God.
I was like, wow, all of these guys are talented. And in my generation, like Taylor Swift isn't that talented. It's like interesting to see the evolution from like the 70s to now, where people used to have really high talent levels and it matched the fame. But now we have losers that are famous. So.
Yes, and I'll tell you this too. J-Lo, that's another perfect example. J-Lo she never was a good singer. She was an average singer, but she had a nice ass and she was a very good performer. Janet Jackson was another woman. She doesn't really sing that well either, but she was a great performer. Taylor Swift doesn't really know how to sing. She can hold a tune and she works very hard, but she's not very talented as a singer. Well, Abba, and listen, to his credit, like the guy, we can call him a loser if we want to. He figured out a way to get fame, but what fame does, and I think you hit this, what fame does is that it magnifies who you really are as a person. And Abba is famous, and now we're good. The fame has magnified his loserdom. So again, what about this tells you that we already know he's a loser now. What about his actions, the way he's moved with these women tells you that you're a loser, tells you that he's a loser?
Well, it's just the level of irresponsibility is just very ghetto to me.
Yep.
I mean, not one, not two, not three, possibly 4 women are claiming they got pregnant by you.
Yeah.
How do you let that happen? Like, that's just a lot.
Well, not only this, Pearl, not only did he let it happen, he facilitated it. I don't know if you realize this, but what happened is he told 2 of the girls that he had a low sperm count as an excuse to raw dog him. There's another girl where he sent an STD test to say, hey, I'm clean, let's have unprotected sex. So how could he let this happen? Well, he didn't let it happen, he facilitated it.
Yeah, was the STD test real?
You know what? I'll tell you what. We're about to find out. We're about to find out.
He's a dirty ninja to me. I won't lie.
Yo, he comes off as a dirty nigga. Dude,
bro, guys like, dude, you better not bang guys like that. They might give you AIDS or something.
Real shit.
You don't. I'm telling you.
Look, man, he looks like and dude, he's Ethiopian too, so he already you know what I'm saying? Like he already looks like he. Look, man, to me, how can I put this? There are a lot of people who are coming out of the woodworks. I knew this was going to happen. No, you didn't. We knew Abba was a loser. You can, Pearl, you especially, you can tell the difference between someone who is about their shit and good with women and someone who is just cosplaying as someone who is good with women. Abba likes to do these dance with his nappy little afro like everything is okay. Everything is not okay. I do not understand. What do you think of his fans that are still defending him? What do you think about those?
Well, there's a lot of people with a lot of time on the internet.
Yes.
So I would say they're also probably losers. Losers are going to defend losers. I mean, you know how ninjas are. Like ninjas defend like ninjas. It's just so.
Well, ninjas are. Oh wait, hold on. Is this what you want to say right here?
Niggas.
Like say it with your chest. Like well, you're not trying to get canceled off the internet. Let me ask you one more question. I don't want to take up too much of your time. If you could have an interview with these three girls, let's just say you had a pregame with those three girls. What is?
That would be so funny. Wait, should we fly them out? Wait,
I mean,
wait, can we? That would just be so funny.
That would be.
Go to text Myron right now.
We'll make it happen. We will look. Pearl, I'm dead ass. Dude, I am dead ass. Dude, Myron wants to get these three girls on so badly. He really, really does. And so if we were to make this happen, what would you ask them? That'd be very interesting. You gotta make
the most softball interview and just agree with whatever they say, because that's what they would do to you.
Yeah. Because
so I would be like, ladies, let's talk about your trauma. Sit down.
Tell me how you feel, right? I think that could be a reason why Libby has been very hesitant to maybe come on and communicate with me, because I've been open and honest and saying, hey, look, man, like, I'm not going to take it easy on you. Like, I'm going to ask you the hard question. And the thing is, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, how could she let this happen? Right. She has to vet more. And my response to that was, okay, this was a lesson for her to learn, but Abba uses his money and fame as like women use makeup and masks, right? Like there are so many women out here like Abba who make men think that they are something that they are not. Well, this is what Abba does with these girls. He makes them think that based on his internet presence, that he's this calm, stoic, you know, alpha guy, blah, 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 blah. But behind the scenes, he is literally bitch made.
Yeah, you know, I could speak from personal experience. You guys have no idea, especially when you're a young woman, which I don't think any of them were that young, to be fair, but
yeah, I think Libby's in her early 30s, like 34, 35, somewhere around there. Yeah.
All right, Libby, I don't know how you're still making that mistake at 34. Sorry, that's girl, we gotta talk. But when you're young, especially, it's very blinding to women, clout.
Yeah,
and,
it is.
There is. You know how you guys have post-nut clarity after sex?
Yes.
That happens about, I would say, post-clout clarity, I would say 6 months to a year, you know, because you have to understand women go everywhere, right? And you go with a guy, he's recognized everywhere. And so this is high status, like your hindbrain is going to register this guy's high status.
Sure.
You see him online, your hindbrain. It's kind of like the same way you guys are going to register the makeup is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like your hindbrain is still going to react, but at some point you're like, is this bitch ugly and fat?
Right.
Is this girl a bit? Is she hot but a complete bit? That's what happens to women 6 months to a year. It's post-clout clarity.
Wow,
so
that is
now,
good. I like that.
now it's been 6 months to a year, and you're like, am I dating a loser? And that's what happened to these ladies. Was it is that the right time frame? Was it 6 months to a year? That would be my guess.
No. Look, dude, this was 5 months. Like 5 months after, they had this relationship for 5 months. It seems to be between 3 and 5 months where these girls realize, they're like, wait a minute, this guy's a loser. Baby mama number 2 said on the live with Libby, or on the video with Libby, he is emotional and lame. And she literally proposed a toast. She said, I will toast to the fact that we both got abortions, because imagine having a child with this loser.
Yeah, I mean, and it was distance, right?
Yep. Oh, they were all long distance, yeah.
Okay, so if they're long distance, that means, okay, because I would say post-clout clarity happens about 6 months to a year, right?
Okay.
Kind of, if you watch all the streamers, like girlfriends, that's usually how long they stay.
Okay. All right.
Like the guys that don't have game, but like, you know what I mean? Like they clearly don't have game.
Neon. Like Neon and Sam Frank. Melina and Destiny lasted a little bit longer, but she did him the same way she did her last guy. Yeah, it's all the same, yeah.
But you have to understand that, like, that's kind of soon for distance, because distance, like, you don't spend as much time together, you know?
Yeah.
So
right.
6 months in distance, what is that in a real relationship? Like 2 months? 2
months. I'm thinking 6 weeks. So so this man was so effeminate, so emotional, so all over the place. It essentially took them about a month and a half to figure out, okay, and here's another thing, Pearl. This is why you know this man is a fucking loser, because because here's the thing. Everybody knows Abba has money. Everybody knows he has money. Nobody knows how much, but he makes more than the average man, I would think. These women decided to forego a guaranteed bag not to have this man's children. And a lot of people like to talk about, well, she wants to have his kids so she can get the bag. Yeah, that's what happens a lot of time. But this man was so fucking insufferable. He was such a loser. These women are like, you know what? I don't want $50,000 a month in child support. I'm just going to abort the kid.
Yeah, but you know what the worst part is, ladies? He's still hit. You guys can go on the internet and he's still hit. I'm sorry, that's just an L.
That's the facts. That's the facts. Yep.
Yeah, so just beware, ladies. Post-clout clarity is a real thing.
I love
it. You gotta be careful with the clouded guys, because I'm telling you, post-clout clarity is real, and you might let a loser smash, and that's just not a good. This is a stain on all of your records. So.
It is. How many and it's interesting because I'm sure Abba's dealt with other women like this in the past, and they not get pregnant. What's going through their minds right now? Wait a minute, I had sex with Abba, I never got pregnant, but Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck?
I'm sure they're just gonna pretend it didn't happen, so that stain is not on their record. I am sure they also figured out he was a loser, and they're just gonna say, "Wow, I am just gonna pretend that did not happen."
Yep, that's what it is. Who, Abba? No.
You ladies are bold. I don't know if Libby's watching. You're bold because
she is. She's watching. And by the way, she says she's being accountable. She says, "Yeah, I'll take the L for sure." Yeah, that's what she's saying. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to explain this to the next guy. I don't know. Look it. And I say this with love, because I understand post-clout clarity, but
wait, hold on. Before you say this with love, are you going to use the "I'll pray for you" version? Is that what this is, or is this really advice?
No, it was
okay. Just making sure. I'll pray for you.
No. You're just gonna have to explain this to the next. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Dang it, I don't remember.
That's all right. Sorry about that.
No,
the point is. The point is she took the L and she's going to have to explain it to the next guy. But have you seen Libby's Instagram?
I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay, let's go.
You have to give her props for coming out, because I wouldn't let anybody know about that ever.
I wouldn't have let. Oh my God!
I would take that to the grave.
And get this. It's funny. Like if you're an NBA superstar and a baby mama, you found out he cheated, whatever. Oh yeah, I slept with James Harden. Yeah, I slept with Kevin Durant. Who the fuck is going to be out here being like, yeah, who's going to name drop Abba, Pearl? Who's going to name drop this nigga?
I'm so sorry, ladies. Dude, post-clout clarity is real. That's real. We should make a video talking about. You guys should come on my show and we could talk about post-clout clarity.
Libby says that she would. She says she'll think about it in terms of getting with you for advice. I'm sure that would be that'd be a very interesting. If you could say anything to Libby, that was constructive. Listen, she knows she took the L. We get that. Other than praying for her, what would you? How? Let me ask you this. This is actually a good question. So she's gonna have to explain it to the next guy, right? Okay, she fucked this loser, got knocked up, and got an abortion. How would you explain that to the next guy if you were Libby?
That is not me. I don't know who that girl is.
You're gonna take the R. Kelly approach, even though she looks, sounds, and is exactly like me. No, that's AI. Yeah, that was AI.
I would just pay some lawyers to get that off the internet. I would find a non-internet guy. That's what I would do. You go find you're done with internet, man. You got to go find like an engineer that's not online, or a doctor,
or somebody. Somebody's Amish. Yeah,
you got to go with a white guy, because they're working, right? So they work a lot.
Yes.
And they're not really that online.
Sure.
And they're definitely not watching Abba and preach.
No, so definitely not. That's a very good point.
You go find a guy that's just not in this part of YouTube. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have to date one of their fans who's like, "Oh, I respect it," you know.
Oh my God. Have you seen her Instagram?
Now you want to bring it up?
Yeah, she's actually, hang on a second. She's actually quite, she's a lot more attractive than I thought she was. Let me bring this up here real quick. Let's see. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna have to use one of my other ones.
I would give her the biggest softball interview ever. Don't worry, no tough questions. Just
no tough questions. You promise, truth. Pearl? You said
no. I wouldn't because they wouldn't. I mean, if somebody talked about me, would they give them a softball interview or some tough question?
Definitely, they would. I mean, knowing what they know about you, they'd be like, nah, we want some tough questions here. Libby.
I've heard they've tried to pay exes, like an ex of mine, to talk bad, and they couldn't do it.
My God, are you freaking serious, dude?
Well.
Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Hang on. Because I shot her a D. No, not now. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll give you the exact same interview that they would give my ex.
Okay, there we go. So can you see my screen here?
I can see it, yeah.
Okay, so this is, all right, let me, all right. Let me go to breakdown. There we go, just so you can get a bigger view. So this is what her Instagram looks like, dude. This is what she looks like. She's got, like, dude, she's got the body for sure. She's got the body, like, she does, I did not expect her to look like this, to be honest with you, because all we saw was her from the neck up. But as far as I'm concerned, obviously she is very physically attractive, for sure. I mean, you can just tell. And yeah, she might have to explain it to the next guy, but like Abba's, accomplishments,
Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, girl. Someone will do it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. See, there it is. See,
just just go for the men that aren't online. What industry would you say that she should go for? I think a fireman would be okay.
I think
you're at the fire station.
Yeah. I think I'd go with the fire.
Drop them off at the fire station.
I think that. No, that's okay. I think, but see, here's the thing. I don't get the idea that Libby is the type of woman who would go for a blue collar dude. I really don't. And that's the quagmire, because the men that they should be going for are not the men that are as economically or conventionally as attractive as other men who are online. She fucked around and ran up on a loser, man. Unbelievable. Wow.
Well, what would you? How good do you think she could do now? Like what do you think she could get now? Like, what's her buying power? Pretty good body. I can't tell if it's a BBL or not. Part of me thinks maybe BBL though. So.
Maybe, yeah. God damn, that's a very good question.
If you pull it back up, her body fat percent looks higher. Like, usually that's small of a waist. I think she'd need a smaller body fat percentage.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think she might have a BBL. I'm not sure though. She's gonna say, "Oh, it's natural." It's like, okay, yeah, like you're gonna tell me.
Hold on, let me ask her. Do you have a BBL?
Because I think guys can feel it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we definitely know that. Yeah, we definitely know the difference. So she says not a BBL.
Like, what is it? Lipo? You got fat taken out of the middle.
If you pull up my original IG, okay. What? She wants me to pull up the original IG. I don't think there's any need to. I don't think there's any need to do that. Okay. Clearly, she's definitely got the hourglass figure. She's attractive. I would say, like, in terms of what do you think she could get? Are you talking about millionaire, billionaire, blue collar? Like, are we talking age range, salary range? What are we talking about?
Okay, I'll tell you what I would recommend her to go for, and you tell me the same thing.
Okay.
So if she's going to go for money, I think you got to get a guy in his 40s to early 50s.
Absolutely. Yep, I'm with it.
He's just never going to care or see any of this.
That's right. I agree.
If you don't want money and you want somebody hot, I would go more blue collar, or go to like a nice gym. I think she could get a pretty attractive gym. Clout, I think, is going to be tough after this. I think in the clout community, you might be done.
Yeah. So in the
money, you could still go. Looks, you could still go. Clout, I think, is going to be tough after this, unless he's in a niche that he will just never see this. possibly fitness. But I would say go for, if you're into brown men, it might be over because they all know like who ABBA and Preach is. A lot of them do.
Right. Yeah, a lot of them do.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me what give me your version of that.
God almighty, man. I'm trying to think if Libby were my sister and she came to me and said, Alex, or Donovan, what should I do? Be honest with me. What's the best I can do? If Libby were my sister, what I would tell her to do, because Libby's a nurse, okay? Or at least that's what I think she's a nurse. She works in hospitals. I would go for, I mean, obviously, again, she's clearly attractive enough to attract a doctor. But if you're going to attract a doctor, he needs to be in his mid to late 40s, early 50s. That's where I would go. But if she's looking for, I think you've nailed it. I think you've nailed it, Pearl, because I don't get the idea that she would ever date a firefighter. I don't think she would ever date a guy like a cop. I just don't think that she would date, even if a warehouse factory worker even if he were a warehouse supervisor making $150 a year, I don't think that would be good enough for her, right? But again, we all know that women suck at mate selection, and Libby told us, and Libby just showed us here, she absolutely fucking sucks at mate selection. She fucking picked ABBA. Like, what the, and listen, and she didn't figure it out until it was too late, but dude, all of that emotional jibber jabber that they were going through from the very beginning, that should have clued her off pretty quickly. So she'll definitely take that L there. But I think the best she can do is probably a dude who makes right around $100,000 a year, who is nowhere near the internet. That's the only thing I know. That's the only thing I would tell her to do. Stay away from men who are on the internet.
Yeah, I think too. I think you got to stop going for any guys with clout, and you're gonna have to. I think women like her. I think she's gonna go for looks next.
Yeah,
I don't think
she'll go for looks. Yep.
I think she's going to go for some personal trainer looking guy.
Yep.
I think a firefighter could be on the table for her because some of them can be
You
pretty
think?
Good.
Okay.
If he's good looking enough, I think she'd do it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and listen, they do have the calendars, right?
Yeah. I don't know if there's like a UFC gym near you. I don't think those type of guys would care, like fighters.
This is Longshot Beats 327 says Pearl is hating. Pearl is in a relationship. The fuck she need to hate on this bitch for? Was that?
Oh, he's hating?
Yeah, somebody says Pearl. Like, no, I mean, listen, say whatever you want, Longshot Beats. Pearl's in a relationship and Libby is not, so I don't know. Who knows?
Well, yeah, I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, you know?
Yeah, of course not. No, of course not. And listen, I was the one that told you, I was like, hey, here's the link, drop in if you want to. So give me your, so if there's a message, because I know Abba's gonna watch this. He's the type of dude that watches everything. What would you say? Yeah, he definitely has. He definitely has that. And let's just be clear, Abba does not do shit. He doesn't he's live streamed a couple times only just to sort of play. Only to play that fake ass phone call where he was noticeably calm. He doesn't live stream. They put out 1, maybe 2 videos a week. They never do debates. Have you noticed, Pearl, that you've never seen an Abba and Preach fan like out on the street? Have you noticed, Pearl, that they don't appear on other people's podcasts? As a matter of fact, the last podcast they actually made an appearance on was Fresh and Fit, and they backstabbed those guys. So what would you like to say to Abba if you were sitting on the other side of the screen?
Nothing at all.
Really? Nothing at all.
I just don't think he's worth like having a conversation with because he's a loser.
Look, I had one of his fanboys in my Rumble comments the other day. Well, if you think you're this and that, you need to debate Abba. And I'm like, okay, I don't have a problem with debating him. Number 1. Number 2, Abba would never debate me. Number 3, if Abba saw me in the street, his ass would run the other way. But if Abba were to agree to debate me, which I know he's not, what would he debate me on? Like what? What would he debate me on?
Yeah, because if I have a conversation with him, it's implying that his opinion is important. And I don't find his opinion to be important.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean...
I would, dude. Listen,
I haven't even followed this stuff until like I've seen a little bit, right? But like,
yeah,
I mean, it's just a little too ghetto for me. Like Abba, you've just wound yourself up in a situation that just would never happen to me. So
there you go.
Like,
well, it is what it is. Remember,
yeah, go ahead.
weren't you and I talking about hosting a boxing match at your parents' family compound and inviting Abba and Preach?
Oh yeah, but that seemed a little bit too hard.
Well, not only that, I don't think they would show up. I don't think they would
too.
show up. Yeah. Mike Lean says, Donovan, I don't see how this conversation helps men. I will address that here, Mike Lean. Pearl, I'll give you the last word.
There's a lot of losers on the internet, and
Yep.
Abba and Preach are one of them. So if you were ever offended by Abba and Preach, just know, or you ever believed them,
Yes.
it's your fault, just like it was my fault for ever taking their opinion seriously to begin with. Losers are going to be losers, and ghetto people are going to do ghetto shit. So
there you go. There you go. The great and powerful Pearl Davis in the house. Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate it. I know you're busy. I know you gotta go and cook for your man, but I appreciate you coming up.
all right, thanks, Donovan.
The lovely and talented Pearl Davis. I'll tell you what, Mike. How about this, Mike? He says the red pill is a grift. How about you come up and tell me why? How about you come up and tell me why you think the red pill is a grift? And I know you're not going to come up, and I'm going to ban you because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you in the chat. Not going to go back and forth with you in the chat. Pull up and we can have a conversation. I know you won't, because like Abba, you are a coward. Like Abba, you are a coward. And it's funny, you can always tell when cowards ask these leading questions. I've never seen him before in my life. He says, I don't see how this conversation helps men. He asks that as though he really is concerned with the conversation helping men. It's not like well, Donovan, look, I'm a fan of your show. How does this help men? The very next message, this red pill thing is a grift. Okay, well then come up and tell me how it's a grift. If you think it's a grift, pull up and tell me. Pull up and tell me. Let's continue. Shout out to Pearl. Shout out to Pearl for pulling up. Here we go.
Your YouTube name is again?
Blue-eyed Keki.
Okay, yeah, that's it right there.
And so I was under the impression that there could be a relationship. He's made it clear that he didn't want a relationship, even though he was saying, he's looking for one. So it's just really confusing. And, at the time, bad decisions were made.
Yeah.
And I want to make it clear that, the fact of the matter is that it's repeated.
Yeah.
It's repeated behavior. And he didn't prefer condoms.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
So we did have unprotected sex. Hey, I think I got disconnected.
Yeah, I did get disconnected. Sorry about that. Hey, Steph. So I have the other girl on the line right now. Okay, so you're saying that Abba didn't tell you about anything? Like you didn't even see like his first stream on me?
Whenever I found out about everything was when I saw your first stream or his first stream. So then I get a phone call from him. I think it was the day after your video was posted.
Mm-hmm.
I get a call from him, and that's when he starts spilling out all the beans. He starts telling me, oh, this is what happened with and I'm like, why are you telling me this?
Oh my
Then I
God.
go on YouTube.
There we go. See, there it is. Acting like a woman. Acting like a whole ass woman. Let me tell you about my toxic ex. Guys, when have you ever heard a man talk about his toxic ex to another man? What are we doing?
And then I see like a whole shit show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so he only told me because she posted a video.
Oh, but he wasn't.
That's wild work. I did receive that explicit video
The one
that y'all were talking about.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Why in the world? I don't understand. I don't, guys. I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. Why are you sending videos of you jerking off? Like, I don't understand. Where you at, Mike? Of course. Where you at? Like, why are we, like, dude? Oh my God, like, oh yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I was a little shook when I saw that.
Yeah.
After I saw the live stream, and honestly, it's all just a blur to me. So I found out that I was pregnant on April 13th or April 14th.
Oh, okay.
And
so you conceived your first visit, which was March.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Right. And so that's when I found out. And I found out at nighttime. And then the next day, that's when I finally asked him like, hey, we need to talk and it's serious. And so I dropped the pictures to him, and then he said, I believe you, in response to me saying, I figured you needed to see the pictures. And now thinking back in hindsight, I'm like, what do you mean I believe you?
Yeah.
Yes, because he knows he can get girls pregnant. Boy, I'm telling you what, man, this Libby chick is diabolical, man. This bitch is fucking diabolical.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, Legend said, what a weirdo. Dude, this guy is a weird... Look, this dude is a fucking weirdo, man.
You know, if you get someone pregnant...
Yeah, G. Lee says that's what women do. Send the same video to several men. Right! Like when girls send nudes, you think you're the only dude who gets that nude? No. She sent the same nude to a bunch of other dudes. This dude is a whole ass female.
Wouldn't you want proof of it? And like, you know, he must have already known.
Ah, there it is. Dana figured it out. Says he was trying to reach out to her, and actually, no. Silver Wolf says, damage control. Let me get ahead of this. Women do this all the time. Yeah. Yes, they do. Dana adds a little more context. He says he was trying to reach out to her to get her on his side and made nice with her just so she wouldn't expose and do another hit piece, which is why he reached out to baby mama number 2. There you go. There it is. There it is. Luke Perry says a weirdo with money is dangerous. Abso-fucking-lutely. And this is what Pearl just said. Abba is he's a loser with clout. That's what he is. Richard Cooper is a loser with money. Just because you have clout and or money does not mean you're not still a fucking loser. You are dude, this man is a loser. We are getting verification of this every day now.
That he can get people pregnant.
What a fucking weirdo.
And all these girls,
I think there's a strange satisfaction that certain guys get to that. And the funny thing,
No. It's not a strange satisfaction that that certain guys. No. Every guy, we all love to blast in girls raw. Like, hold on, let me just make this clear. Okay? Abba's not weird for wanting to have unprotected sex. We all want to have unprotected sex. We all want to have unprotected sex. Sex feels better on both sides without a condom. That's not the weird part about it. The weird part about it is him lying to them. Like, here's the thing, and I don't want you guys to understand this. And here's the thing. When you start, let me just make sure I can group this. When I was in Vegas and I was, running through hoes, whatever the case may be, here's what happens. When you first start hooking up with a girl, okay, if she is even halfway decent, she'll make you wear condoms, okay? And there were times where I was irresponsible, but I always had condoms on me. Always had condoms on me, right? And sometimes I'd be like, okay, hold on, before I stick it in, let me put on a condom. Oh, yeah. When you start having sex with a girl, they almost always make you use condoms. The more they start to like you, the more flippant they are about it. And at some point, girls will straight up tell you, hey, I want to stop using condoms. When a girl wants to stop using condoms, it means that she really, really likes you. Obviously, she thinks enough of you to have sex with you with a condom on. But when she tells you to take the condom off, that's when she really, really likes you. Abba decided to jump from, and that's the thing. Abba doesn't know how to get girls to really like him. Okay, I can get girls to have sex with me with a condom, but if you, listen, if you've got money and status and clout, you can fuck any bitch you want and just use a condom. Cool. It is what it is. But when she tells you not to use the condom, that's when you know she really likes you. Abba does not know how to escalate. He doesn't know how to escalate sexually. He doesn't know enough about women. He's too much of a gooner. He's too much of a dick. He's too much of a loser to get these girls to like him enough to the point to where they voluntarily say, hey, look, let's stop using condoms. What he decided to do is I guarantee you he's done this before. He decided to jump from point A to point Z. How can I get this girl to let me stop using condoms? I can't get girls pregnant. Here's my STD test. This is what men with zero game do, is they lie to women to get them to do things with them that they would if they really liked them. You guys understand what I'm saying here? You guys understand? That's what happens, guys. And Abba knows this. That's why he was trying to preemptively get the condomless sex. Condomless sex is the ultimate sex. And he wasn't using game or anything. No, just condomless sex. He wants to go right to the condom. or right to raw dog. Nah, bro, you gotta earn that. It's just like earning a woman's attention and affection. You can't just magically make it appear. Canada's finest. Oh, I'm sorry. S Notice with the $20 super chat says, send the asteroid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ay. Legend said with the $2 super chat says, a man can make money, but money can't make a man. That's right. That's exactly right. Let's continue.
Funny thing is that I did ask him. I was like, is this a breeding fetish?
Yeah.
What is this? And he got mad at me.
It's not a breeding fetish.
You know, I do want to say that. But like,
right.
What the heck? But he just got me pregnant. I was pregnant in January.
The matter of the fact is that he's the common denominator.
Yeah.
I think it's worse for someone to get multiple people pregnant, create multiple children, like I said before, and then
he's disgusting.
Then to answer.
Did you hear what Libby just says? He's disgusting. He's disgusting. This is why Libby got the abortion. Libby didn't get the abortion because Abba was mean to her and yelled at her on that last phone call. No, Libby got the abortion because she is disgusted with this man. Again, let me reiterate this. It's not like Abba's a broke nigga. Everyone knows he has some level of financial fame, security, whatever the case may be. Everyone knows this, okay? These girls literally had a bag in their stomachs, and they still decided to abort the kid. Abba is such a loser. He is so disgusting that these women decided to forego guaranteed monthly payments to not have his kid. And remember what we always say here, guys. Abortion is the ultimate form of hypergamy because accidents do happen. Incredible.
Your question about his response. Excuse me. His response was pretty mild. During that time, his communication was off.
Yeah.
And so his reaction was mild. He wasn't really talking to me that much. The amount of times that he texted and called me dropped significantly. And so his communication dropped significantly. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking it was due to his health issues. And so after finding out about the pregnancy, he was really taken aback.
There it is. See?
His reaction. So
like how can you be taken aback if oh my god, this
I
guy.
took a little bit of time to think about it, and I decided that I would keep the pregnancy. Mm-hmm. And I let him know. I sent him a really long message. You might have seen it in the video.
I did. Mm-hmm.
It was at first I really did want to. Like I wanted to try.
Yeah.
But at the same time I was like, you also have the choice to, do your own thing and walk away. And I wouldn't be mad because we both put ourselves in this position.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, listen, W accountability.
If you want to walk away, go ahead. That's fine. I would like to try, but he didn't want to. So
of course
he
not.
said he didn't want to try?
He mentioned to me that he would have to think about what he has to do in the future to be.
See again, this is a female mindset. This is a female mindset. Doing something in the moment, but not worrying about the consequences later. Yeah, Abba, having unprotected sex could lead to pregnancy. That's how this works. Yeah. This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane. I'm telling you guys, the reason why these women got abortions is because they found out who this nigga really is. Yeah. S Notice with the $10 super chat said this same level of disgust is the same level of disgust that the OF girl had for her quote top spender that Clav had on his episode. There you go. There it is, man. There it is. Listen, that's the thing. When a woman calls a man disgusting, that's it. That is it. Because usually with ex-boyfriends, girls always, look, we say this all the time. We say this all the time, guys. We say this all the time. Men cheat, as men, we cheat with new pussy. Women cheat with familiar dick. Ex-fuck buddies, ex-boyfriends, whatever the case may be. If Abba actually had any game, he could probably still tap these girls if he wanted to. But he's not. Dude, I guarantee you, none of these girls will ever want to have sex with this dude again. Because they know he's a fucking loser and a fucking weirdo. Insane.
Supportive and to co-parent. And so that's where all of that was left off. And then your video had come out, but your video came out, and then he spilled all the beans. Started miscarrying. It was around April. It was a couple days before April 23rd, because I had to. So when I had to go to urgent care, they have you come in every 2 days to take blood tests. The screenshots that I posted were the blood tests from the ER, or from the second urgent care visit and the ER. So 23rd and 21. So April 21st, I started miscarrying.
During this time, was Abba supportive, or he was kind of like okay with going? You guys were doing things separately, or was he already distant at this point?
I think he was distant, but also supportive. I was really spiraling bad, and with the stalking and harassment on top of everything.
Yeah, Silverwolf says because he seems like the guy who, if he knows he has the sickness and with medicine he doesn't show, he will not tell. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Captain Stransky says aren't all top OF spenders weird? Yes, they are. Yes.
Yep. Else,
Who was stalking and harassing you, though?
I don't even know. There's this individual that goes by the name Cassie. I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Yes. So
but
yeah,
Cassie.
So they have been messaging me and stuff, and those messages are the messages that Abba used on his second stream, acting like that was me. Like I was sending those messages to him. I think she's like actually like a stalker of Abba. So I think when she finds out,
Oh my god.
shit.
yeah. So I think Cassie's like actually the weird person here.
Yeah.
Abba posted like 2 screenshots of like, oh, my cousin is reaching out to you. Why did she force someone to abort? I think that was her, because she sent me the same message. I was like, this person's weird. And then the fake accounts, I think she made of Libby and Stephanie, and like that. There's like that weird JDDK one that.
Yeah.
See now, okay, so now, yeah. So here's what's happening. So they're both talking about this weird fangirl named Cassie. And I guys, I really need you to turn up the volumes here. I need you guys to turn up your volumes here, because I'm gonna really, like, this is gonna blow you away. This is gonna blow you away, okay? How can I put this? When women lie, when they tell stories about a relationship, what they will often do, more times than not, is they will take a story from, they'll take different elements from different relationships they've had, and they'll put it all into one guy. That's what they'll do. And the reason we know they do that is because what happens when you ask a girl, well, what happened with your ex? He was toxic. He was abusive, verbally abusive, physically abusive. He was an alcoholic, drug addict. He had a gambling addiction. He was broke. He spit. No, that's not all one person. The reason why women always have a litany of things that was wrong with their ex is because they're talking about multiple people. Well, this is what Abba tried to do with Libby. He said that Libby was stalking him and that he was going to call the cops because she threatened to kill herself. That never happened at all. Now, this Cassie girl, now she might be crazy, but that's what Abba's done. Abba is taking different elements. He's taking the Cassie element, he's taking the Cassie element and he's applying it to Libby and the second girl, Stephanie, right? So if you strapped him to a lie detector test, he would pass it because what he's saying is true, just not about the person he wants us to think it's about. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? So this Cassie girl was obviously crazy. She was the stalker. What did Abba call Libby? He called her a stalker. She clearly wasn't a stalker, right? She clearly wasn't a stalker, at least not to the degree that Cassie was. But he called her a stalker because Cassie was before. Reverend with the $10 super chat says, did somebody say blow? Don't get me started. Don't get me fucking started, bro.
That's her. So she's harassing you, she's harassing me, and she's harassing Steph. Or she's
pretending to be people.
Yeah, so I think that's her. Yeah, but Abba...
Yeah, see, pretending to be people. See, there's another derivative story.
I think Abba also knew that, but Abba wants to paint me as this crazy person, so he's using her messages and posting it as mine because...
He does know that, though, because he emailed me and he said that there's people fabricating stuff. The last email I sent him was send me everything. He was asking me all these questions like, please reach out to me, please call me so I can explain. I'm like, I'm not responding to any of that. Send me everything that they are sending you.
Oh my God.
He never responded back, so I just blocked the email again. because I'm not gonna have this man try to manipulate me on my own phone. Not anymore.
This is the point, right?
This guy is a
I'm sorry?
So this is
loser.
happening now. You blocked him now.
I blocked the email last night.
You blocked him because you found out everything.
Yeah, and also I just needed my head to be clear because him constantly calling me, texting me, trying to tell me his side of things. It was clouding a lot of my judgment.
Okay, so you're like upset with him because you found all this stuff out. He's being deceitful. He's kind of manipulating you, telling you that me and Steph are kind of the crazy ones, correct?
Yep. Told you.
Insinuate.
What did I just tell you? Abba is using Cassie's story and trying to put it on Libby and Stephanie. I just told you that's what was happening, guys.
It.
Yeah, and then he also has this thing with just like having unprotected sex and like.
Right. It's a repeated behavior.
When he found out about the miscarriage, how did he respond to that?
I would say the response was, he wasn't heartbroken. I'm not gonna say he was.
Did he seem like deceitful to you in any other way? Did he?
Oh yeah, he was definitely being deceitful, hiding things because, like I said, he told me that he's not talking to anyone else, that he doesn't entertain exes, he doesn't stay in contact.
There you go. There it is. He's not talking to anyone else. He doesn't stay in contact with exes. What does that sound like, gentlemen? It sounds like a woman. That's what it sounds like.
Let me know about prior pregnancies, and I think,
oh my God,
at his grown age, that should be something that you let people know. And that's another thing, because after blocking him, having my head clear and everything, and digging deeper into this.
So are you just, as of right now, like, are you just done talking with him?
I'm done completely talking to him right after that.
And you blocked him because, like, you saw all of our stuff, correct?
Right.
Okay. Do you plan on reaching out to him?
No.
I think he's freaking out right now because he's been on my stuff, stuff for sure. Because he's.
Oh yeah, you know he has.
Updated, but yeah. So the point is.
Is he still commenting?
No, he's not commenting. You know what was so stupid too? He posted something on his last stream saying that I contacted him. He contacted me before the stream and after the stream, and then after.
See, there you go. There it is. There it is. Abba's trying to he's trying to make everyone think he's this cool, calm, collected, blah, 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 blah. No. No. Abba is not this stoic no, Abba is none of these things. This nigga is a fucking woman. This nigga's a fucking woman. I swear to God. Oh. Dude, Pearl and I were actually talking about hosting a boxing match and inviting Abba and Preach. Dude, I swear to God, I would beat Abba uglier than he already is. Man, oh my God, I would love to, dude, I would love to put on some boxing gloves and get into the ring with that guy. Holy smokes.
After the stream, I didn't expect him to call me, and I answered the phone, and I think I was like, okay, like, you know, we'll have a chat, like, because I wanted to see what he wanted to say, and then I answered, and then I kind of, like, freaked out, and, like, I froze up, and I got nervous, and I started laughing, but he, like, painted that as me being
I heard about
a psycho, or, like, you know, like, me being crazy. But he's really good at painting a narrative. But now we have 3 girls coming out talking about their pregnancies.
Right.
Obviously, you had a miscarriage. He was still deceitful, and he's still having unprotected sex.
Luke Perry says, "I'll take Preach." Dude, I'd like to. Honestly, dude, I'd like to box them both. I'd like to box them. I'd like to box both of those guys. Oh my God.
Right. That's the issue. At the end of the day, that's the whole issue.
Yeah, it's not all the relationship drama. You know, obviously we know that he's lying.
Ghost Artist says, no self-respecting blue-collar guy would accept this ghetto chick. Libby enjoys the attention, positive or negative. Yeah, you're probably right.
Constantly, and saying that he hasn't been in relationships or anything like that. But he is talking, you know, right, one after the other, and they're pretty significant.
The fuck is that? Is that Charlie Kirk? Damn.
The relationships are pretty significant. I mean, he's known Steph since 2021, you know, on and off, got her pregnant at some point.
Oh my God.
Had me pregnant at some point, and, you know, he blocked me, he blocked Stephanie, and then he found out you're pregnant. He seemed to be receptive. I think at this point he realized, I don't know if he's like he was trying to see.
I think, this is what I think was going through his head.
When did you have your miscarriage, by the way?
I believe it was around April 21st or 22nd.
Got it. Okay.
But
I hope you're okay because I know hormones are crashing. Mine were all over the place for I feel like a few months for it to get back in order. But
yeah, and you were farther along too.
Yeah, I was 11 weeks. And I was hoping, and I waited that long because I was hoping Abba would reach out. And it turns out he was sitting in London during that time, which is pretty fucked up to even think about while he blocked his pregnant girlfriend. It's honestly so heartbreaking for me to even think about how many girls right after. And
I was going to say earlier that what I think was going through his head was that he was trying to keep the situation under control whenever he would talk to me, because it would be detrimental for him for another one to come out, right? Whoa, so he was trying to keep things under wraps, try to keep me, following his lead. Yeah. And that could be what was influencing his, empathy and support. But that.
So you think it's more to like save his ass than like him actually caring about the pregnancy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he.
Guys, it was just like that phone call that Abba quote unquote released. Well, I think, thank you for holding space for me, and I think I handled it maturely, and blah, 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 blah. He actually think we bought that bullshit. No, man. This dude, Abba is the type of nigga that likes to act all cool, calm, and collected when there's a fucking agenda. Just like a woman. Just like a woman, guys. Women act like this. Women are like, dude, women are the creatures that block their fiance. Guys, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
He didn't want me to message you as well. Whenever you reached out to me, he didn't want me to message you. He told me that it would make it worse.
Wait, are you the cousin of... Because someone kept texting me that my cousin is pregnant and she's a single mom and she really loves ABBA. And, you're the one who texted me, I saw the live, you're crazy. Were you the one who texted me that?
And I sent that because he was on the phone with me.
Oh my God, these bitches are putting this shit together. Holy shit.
Wait, is my cousin messaging you?
Yeah, she's been messaging me, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. And she sent me the pictures that you posted, actually. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on the phone with him?
Whenever I sent that message, it was when Abba was on the phone with me, and he was telling me what to text. And when
what Abba would tell me about girl number... Okay, all right.
Sent that first message, that was me just tweaking out. Oh. No.
Sorry, just real quick. I got a message too. There was like something about a cousin.
Yeah, so I think that's the post that Abba put. Maybe this is the stalker girl or whatever. But Abba tried to say that was me, but that was never me.
See, told you. There it is. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? This is the way women lie. Is they take elements of other relationships and they put it into one relationship to spin a narrative. That's what happened. Abba's telling, Libby's crazy, and Libby definitely is crazy. But she's not a stalker. She ain't doing the type of shit that Cassie was doing. What are we doing?
And he tried to say like I was doing that, but never mind.
This is so confusing.
Yeah, there's like some random person messaging all of us. But I did get a message from you, I think, saying like, go away, like you're crazy. Like, but because someone was telling me to message you, I don't remember who that person was, and I was like, okay, there's another girl that's pregnant. Yeah.
Like I should have just blocked him when everything came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you?
But it's so hard to. It's so hard to keep track of everything because of these people.
Yeah. Just know.
And with Abba.
Yeah, and Abba in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
We're.
Hellfong with the $5 super chat says, the level of sloppy this was performed, I think he believed the same clout that gave him access would protect him. Wow. And that's the thing. It's not the clout that it's going to protect you. It's going to be the NDA that protects you.
3 girls, but then there was also Azria, the Amazon, who's talking about her weird encounter with Abba. There was this one other girl that messaged me. She doesn't want anything to do with it. She's just saying like, I slept with Abba. She showed me her text messages to him, but it wasn't enough proof. But it shows that she went to his house, and and said
so potentially more than 5 women.
This dude is tricking.
You know, and again, that's the point is like, you know.
Yo, guys, listen again. Let's be clear. This is straight up trick game. This is trick game. Let me fly you out. Let me buy you this. How much did he spend on Libby? Damn near $10,000 at least? Bruh. This dude is out here simping.
If you're seeing multiple girls, whatever, it's like the deception the fact that you're just sleeping around and like lying. And
Right.
I think what you posted today was great.
Did he love bomb you when you guys first met?
Did he love bomb me? I don't.
That's a no, because if he did, she would say yes.
He acted like he really liked me. I mean, since the first time we talked, he wanted to see me right away. He was in Japan, and he was like, I can fly to you and see you in San Francisco, like, right away. And I told him...
This dude is thirsty as fuck. This dude is thirsty. Do you guys see how thirsty this guy is? First conversation with this bitch. Hey, I can fly to San Francisco to see you right away. Bro, slow down, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy work.
Slow down because of the whole thing with my sister being sick and I needed time. And then he blocked me 3 weeks later because I wasn't ready to see him. But during that time we were talking a lot. He was saying how much he liked me.
Wow.
He ended up getting me a promise ring. He was, he wanted to have the baby with me.
The promise ring.
I do feel like he did really love me though. Like, I do feel like him and I, and it could be the same way with you guys, you know, but I do feel like he really was in love with me. And,
No.
And I really
I think, I do agree with you. I think he really was deeply in love with you and vice versa.
Yeah.
And that's, I believe that's why he's targeting you the most.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. That's it. There it is. There it is. Abba loved, and I believe he still loves Libby. He still loves her, guys. What do we say all the time? What do we say all the time? The opposite of love isn't hate. The opposite of love is indifference. Okay? Abba is doing his level best to smear this woman all over the place. This man is hurt. This man is hurt. Libby hurt him. Never forget, she's the one that broke up with him. And the reason why, and again, she said he's disgusting. She's not into him anymore. She's not.
And even up until our last phone call with that night, he called me after the stream, which I thought was so weird. Like, why are you going to talk all this shit on me on stream and then call me? And he was like, delete the video.
Silver Wolf says one of the things the red pill teaches is dick discipline, but he skipped class, dude. Oh my God. You can only exercise dick discipline when you get pussy on the regular. Abba doesn't get pussy like that. That's why he has no dick discipline.
And I said, you know why I'm doing this? I said, I didn't deserve that last interaction, which was pretty fucked up again. And I always dealt with that kind of behavior. And that's when I was like, I need to come out because this is not the Abba that he portrays to be. And
that's right. There it is. This is not the Abba that he portrays to be. There you go. This is eventually why, this is why, and Libby says he's disgusting. This is why, guys. Libby figured out along the way, albeit way too late, that this man is not who he portrays himself to be. He is not this alpha, stoic blood. No, this dude is an emotional fucking loser. He's a loser with money, a loser with clout.
Experience the same thing, and I don't think you were with him long enough to experience like the darker side of Abba.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Abba doesn't have a dark side. He's bitch made.
Me too, because I've been thinking a lot that it could have happened to me if I had stayed, if none of this came out.
Yeah,
I probably would have kept thinking that he was a good person. I wouldn't have known anything.
A lot of people keep asking me like, why am I coming out with this? But
Here's your answer, Alone Again.
I'm like going crazy finding out that there was like so many other women.
I was wondering about because when I met Abba, I was talking about him already about we're just gonna use condoms, right? And he said he doesn't like them and they don't work on him, but
nobody likes condoms. Oh, they don't work on me.
That he can't have kids, and also so I was wondering how his excuse went with her.
Our original conversations were, I did ask if he had condoms or if he could use them, and he said, I'm trying to remember because this wasn't over text, but he prefers without condoms.
Everybody does.
Finished in you, and then wanted you to take the pill.
Right.
Yeah, and then it was the same thing.
So he wants to fuck these girls raw. And then tell him to take the morning after pill.
On your second visit.
Exactly.
So your second visit in April, you guys were just having unprotected sex, and Abba was finishing in you.
Correct.
Knowing that he can get people pregnant.
There you go.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, Casual says low sperm count equals no kids. ABBA logic. Yeah, right.
And when you talked to him about the miscarriage, you said that he seemed to be empathetic, but he didn't seem to like care very much.
Nope.
Right. I remember one day I sent him a photo of me going to the urgent care.
Mm-hmm.
And right after, I think it was a couple minutes after I sent that photo, I went to Instagram and I saw he had posted a kombucha meme. He didn't respond to my message. And then I was like, okay. And then he said, I just woke up and, gave me a bunch of excuses. So
This fucking guy. Jesus Christ. Dude, guys. Look, man. Look. Men with game don't have to lie to women, guys. Men with game don't have to lie to women, y'all. We don't. We don't have to lie to women. This nigga's lying to all of these girls as if he's some sort of... No. You think... One thing about pimps, guys, pimps don't lie. Pimps are honest. To a fucking fault. And the very definition of masculinity, as I define it, is a man who does and says whatever he wants, regardless of the audience. Most men in this part of the world act very differently with men than they do with women. That's just a fact of life. ABBA acts very differently with women than he does with men. He is not masculine. All game is moving and acting honestly, without worrying about what the repercussions or the reaction is going to be. Insane.
that irked me a little bit, but his general behavior was, take care of yourself.
Oh, like not really invested into the moment of like something that was pretty critical for you or pretty sensitive for you.
Okay, so I think I saw on one of the call logs that you guys had a FaceTime on March 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when I was in Canada. So I was like wondering if he had any excuses for being like absent or what.
Oh, right here.
What you guys kind of talked about.
Yeah, March 17th right here. I see it. Do you see it?
Oh my God. These bitches are putting
right
this
here.
shit together.
Yeah, he FaceTimed you on March 17th. Do you
Both of us?
I guess that's when Steph went over there.
Oh, wow. The March 17th phone call, the FaceTime.
What time was that?
3:34 p.m. and it was an hour and 24 minutes.
This fucking guy.
You were there, Stephanie?
I was at the hairdresser's probably.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
This dude.
How did you have
is
1
so...
hour of time at 3 p.m.?
This
That's crazy.
is
I think I was at the hairdresser's actually. That
I
must have
remember
been
you
that
told
time.
me you got a blowout. Yeah.
Did he not seem like any different? Like he was still very much loving and everything?
I don't remember all the calls, but those initial calls, they were pretty chill. They were... He didn't seem suspicious.
Because he's a great liar. But thank you so much. I hope you're okay too, because I know you're saying like you're spiraling and finding out all this stuff can really mess you up, especially since you're the most recent girl. So yeah, just take care of yourself, okay?
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
I think that's. I wouldn't know how to function having all of these other women come out. That's.
Yeah, it's been pretty hard. But again, this is not about the simple relationships that people like deceive and cheat and serial date all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But ABBA is who he is. ABBA preaches against this, and ABBA has 3 girls literally who have been pregnant by him.
There you go. ABBA preaches against this. Hold this L. Hold this L.
And it's
fucking loser.
So
He's a
thank you.
fucking
yeah,
loser,
I think more girls
man.
coming out is helping a lot. So
Steph's responses are so funny to me. I see when she's commenting and stuff, and I'll be cracking up.
yeah, I can't do that because I'm receiving all the back. I see the comments on mine, but I'm like pushing. I'm like I can be. I don't think I can come out more tough, to be honest. Like after all this, so yeah. But okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
This dude, they are going to bury this guy. They're going to bury this guy, man. They are absolutely going to bury this guy. This guy is a whole loser. This guy is a whole loser. Hold on. Let's look at some of these comments. Let's look at some of these comments because these comments. And by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Abba and Preach have put a lot of their responses to these girls behind the paywall. A lot of the stuff is behind the paywall because he knows that his responses will not hold up in public. No, it's only going to hold up. It's only going to hold up with his fans. Insane. As bitch ass Abba would say, let's go. I can only imagine the amount of women he has done this to. He has been the type of person. He's been this type of person from the get-go. How long has he been on his platform? Multiply that by 100 and watch how many women come out about him. Whoa, who was that? Okay, all right, whatever. You've opened the gate. Oh, look at this. Oh, blah 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 blah. He deserves to get dragged for the rest of his life. Don't make anybody make you feel different. Once again, thank you for this. You've opened up the gateway. Fuck him. It's not your fault. Look up gaslighting and give yourselves more grace. Gaslighting is a serious form of mental abuse, and your confusion and feelings are not guilt. There you go. There you go, man. And that is Azria the Amazon. There you go. There you go. What a fucking loser. This guy is getting clown. Guys, I don't have to clown this guy anymore. I really don't. Let me see this. She says, like I said, I was never in love with him, but it is absolutely sickening for him to portray himself as the person he's been portraying himself as when he is worse. You can see Myron and Walter coming from a mile away, but Abba is dangerous because of his portrayal. Pretending to be someone that he's not gave him access to women. There you go. Especially younger women who weren't experienced. He's actually dangerous because this kind of kink of getting women pregnant and lying that he can't. He said himself what women have to go through to get an abortion. Meanwhile, he was inflicting this pain. This is nothing short of psychotic. He likes to inflict emotional and physical trauma. This guy's a fucking psychopath, dude. The apocalypse is on us. Yep. A good reputation built on lies only survives until people start talking to each other. That's right. That's it. Yep, there it is. My man has a verified MO at this point. Someone do a content cop on this man. He's a red pillar LARPing as a moderate liberal. Yep. He's a blue pillar, not a red pillar. Yeah, earn my subscription. Need a timeline between all women. Abba's story definitely not adding up. You see? You see? You see? Abba's out here lying to people. He's doing all these response videos. Oh, no, that's not the way it goes. I'm going to expose my blackmailer. Abba, you are a fucking clown, dude. Fucking clown. Fucking clown, dude. Yeah, Abba is real quiet on his streams. Oh well, how the tables have turned. Yeah, and he acts like nothing happened. Yeah, yep, he's acting like nothing's happened. Libby, you may not be a YouTuber, but I see you with the thumbnail and better overall composition of this video. Yep. Damn, dude, they are going to... with this sacred treasure, I summon Myron. Bruh. Yo, this dude is a whole fucking loser. Whole fucking loser, dude. Azria, the Amazon, says, Girl, I just realized what you were talking about when you said you saw some stuff about me and how how you looking sideways. You're talking about stories from the internet. That guy is a stalker and harassed women, and he was upset that I called him out for being a pervert. He has a whole reputation, girl. I could send you links about the shit he did, including trying to coerce the woman who was 19 into giving him nudes. So he straight up defamed me, but I got my get back. There's nothing about anything he said that was true, and if you have questions, feel free to ask me. I forgot about that loser. Oh my God, this is, oh, here we are. He was so obsessed about me that everything came up in the algorithm. I'm gonna sue his ass if he doesn't cut it out. Uh-oh. Yo, this guy's finished. This guy's done. Armageddon, there it is. Insane. Yeah, look, the fake exposed video he made are no longer on his channel. Yeah, there it is. See? Yep. Oh, she says she has them downloaded. Oh my God, this girl's a fucking savage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yep, he hid the lives behind membership paywalls as well. I assume he's seeking legal counsel and generally in damage control mode. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yep, he doesn't, guys, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. That's it. The nail, dude, guys, that's it. This guy is done. They think that, dude, Abba and Preach think that they're just going to be able to talk past this and just act like nothing's happened. Guys, they are finished. It might not happen now, but dude, I'm telling you, in 6 months, nobody's going to know who these fucking dudes are. Incredible. Oh my God. This is incredible. He's putting everything behind a fucking paywall. Look at this. I've been watching Abba and Preach since 2018. So initially, I was skeptical of you. But once more women started coming forward, I started thinking that you were actually onto something. I'm really disappointed in Abba. Looking back, I always felt that there was something a bit off about him. Now I feel like I understand why. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, and he acts like nothing happened. This dude is cooked. Oh my God, dude. This guy is yo. He is done. He is fucking done. Yo, Libby, keep your foot on this dude's neck. Foot on neck. Wow. Dude, this is it. Finally. Finally. Yep, there it is. People are starting to come around, y'all. People are starting to come around. There it is. Okay, so this is actually, see, look at this. I can say we all owe you an apology. Look at this. Oh, look, damn, Abba's gonna respond to this with fury. Yeah, well, let's see what the response is. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. This dude's done. Yep, bro, you called it. He's put all his live videos on members only. There it is. This is nuts. Everyone was attacking this woman, but Abba is clearly the issue. Stevie Knight, Myron Gaines, Donovan Sharp, even Sadia Khan, everyone is going to come after him. Now this is fatality, Mortal Kombat style. Donovan fucking Sharp. You're goddamn right I'm gonna come after his ass. I'm gonna comment on that one. Fuck what you heard. There it is. Yep, Myron Gaines warned y'all for years about Mr. Integrity. Yes, he did. I didn't take you serious at first. My apologies. I was admirative, thinking he was a good man, but damn, he's really good at hiding his true colors. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, that's it. That's it, dude. And now, and now, here's the real question. What is Preach gonna do? What's Preach gonna do? Preach ain't gonna do nothing. Preach is he's a bungling fucking idiot. Sounds like he looks like a fucking orangutan. He's got this crazy speech impediment. Sounds like a fucking knuckle dragon mouth breather. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Bruh, this is over with. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Abba and Preach's page now. I want to see what kind of, I want to see what kind of comments they're getting on their videos now. This dude is done. He is donezo. This nigga's over here dancing like everything is okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, bruh. No, everything is not okay.
On blind date.
You remember this show?
Yeah.
This show used to air all the...
We don't care. Don't care. Hang on a second. Yeah, we gonna be all over his ass. We gonna be all over that ass, bruh. Let me see what their most recent video is. Yeah. See, look at this. Look at this. Yep. Everything is membership only. Heartbreaking 1 day ago.
This is...
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Nappy-haired Negro. Oh, by the way, you notice he ain't doing hit pieces on nobody. They ain't doing hit pieces on no more, are they? Oh, they're deleting comments, guys. They're deleting comments. Yep, they're deleting comments. They are absolutely deleting comments. Yep, here we go. Yep. Not one thing. Look at this. Look at this. Not one comment about any of this stuff. Well, here, can you do a show about baby mamas? Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Not one dude. I guarantee you they have hired someone to delete any and all negative comments. What a fucking loser, man. What a loser. There is no damage. Casual Germ says damage control 101 is in session. Bro, this ain't damage control. You can't, you can't, there is no damage control. This is done. He's done. He's done. All right, let's go to the ABBA files. So this is a whole ass dossier. Now these are the zip folders that were in here. She put all of this on Dropbox. She put all this on Dropbox. So so this first one is pregnancy proof. She says, please don't email me. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. I think that's good enough. I think she's proved that she was pregnant. Let's see the 2 fights. Let's see what we got here. Oh, oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh boy.
A grenade.
They weren't flights, guys. They were fights. Okay, sorry. So what she's trying to do here is she's trying to let us know that I'm not just some rando. Like, I'm a real person. Random chats. Not really sure what we can glean from this. Let's jump in here and check it out. Okay, I think this is just him. I think this is just her proving. Intimate video fight? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's pull up this first one here. Jesus. There might be a little bit too much to go through here. I don't think this is... Okay, all right. I think this is post-Libby emails, blah, 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 blah. All right. Okay, there really isn't a smoking gun in here. There really isn't a... I mean, it's just... I mean, I'm sure... I mean, I could go through it with a fine-tooth comb and probably find something that tells us something that he didn't want us to know. Yeah, Optimistic Realizer says, Blue Pillars lie because they're scared of losing the women. There you go. Ollie J Real Music says, Don, you and Devin going to the World Cup? No, unfortunately, a lot of our summer plans are going to get nixed because of something we're doing here. My Generic YTC says, we need more Amy Horton and Janelle Testa stories. They're so entertaining. Bro, this ain't 2021, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to move on. Gotta be able to. Now I have heard that Amy Horton dropped an article about her being post-wall or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But guys, I think it is abundantly clear. I think it is abundantly clear that it's over. It's over. These guys are pretending. These guys are pretending to act like Nothing is going on. They get all these comments. They got somebody in there deleting comments. I guarantee you they got people in there deleting comments on their Instagram or social media pages as well. And holy moly, this is crazy. The great one with the $5 super chat says Anus is going to put his Dropbox behind a paywall. Yes. Yes. That's it. It's over. When you start putting response videos behind a paywall, when you start putting live streams behind a paywall, dude, they came out with, and this is funny. The reason why they came out with this video yesterday is because they want everyone to think that they're not pressed. Let's just go business as usual. Let's not say anything to anybody, and maybe people will forget about it. Ain't nobody forgetting about this, y'all. We are going to keep our foot on this fucking loser's neck until he's done. Boots on fucking necks. Boots on fucking necks. Fuck this guy. Like, fuck this guy with the sickest one. This virtue signaling, moralistic, complete and utter fraud. Dude is nothing like he purports himself to be. And guys, we have known this the whole time. We know how I don't know, man. It's you can just tell. You can tell, dude. And then, of course, Abba doxed baby mama number 2, Stephanie. Like, why are you doxing people? Ay, 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 ay. Yep. Silver Wolf says, I don't want to see it, and I don't want to know about it. You're hired. Yeah, King Life says, Anus and Reese don't even have a live stream following. No, they don't. They don't. They're done. Guys, they're done. Like, it's over. They're going to keep releasing videos. They're going to keep releasing videos. Okay? Just like this. Okay? They're going to keep releasing these no, they're subscribed. Like, it's over. It's done. It's done. Yeah, Level Up Man says, not even the Amy Dangerfield drama will deflect from this. Not one step back. Hell no. Nope. No, man. Yeah, listen, I did the Amy Dangerfield video, but we going right back to ABBA. And guys, over the next few days and weeks, I'm dropping all my fucking shorts. I got all the shorts that I have just cooking this nigga. Boots on necks. This fucking Ethiopian loser. I swear to, dude, I've never wanted to punch someone so badly in my entire life. I have never wanted to hit someone in my entire life, dude. I wish this dude were stupid enough. I wish he were stupid enough to fucking box me. I would box Abba right-handed. You guys know me, I'm a southpaw, I'm a lefty. Like, yo, you catch this from the from the south side, your ass is going to sleep. I'll fight his ass right-handed. I'll just use my left as the jab. My right jab is better because, you know, I'll fight that nigga right-handed and still fuck his ass up. Insane. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.